Everyone take a look at the beautiful 2024 Corolla Cross Hybrid SE. This is supposed to be the basic model Corolla Cross when it comes to hybrid. The hybrid comes in two models, the SE all-wheel drive and the XSE all-wheel drive. Has a little bit of a different appearance, I guess you can say, when compared to the non-hybrid. This one has a little bit of a different front fascia, front grille assembly. When compared to the non-hybrid, you've got some piano black throughout some of the accents on the front bumper and so on. So what do you think? This one's got a Canadian MSRP of $34,590 Canadian plus your freight PDI, fees and taxes. And you got some pretty cool features like Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. There are some unique features to the hybrid version of the Corolla Cross, like these black housing front headlamps. You also have these unique to the Corolla Cross Hybrid 17-inch alloy wheels that come only for this model. When you go up to the XSE, you're greeted with a beautiful sporty 18-inch alloy wheel, and that is a unique alloy wheel to the XSE Hybrid. With the non-hybrid Corolla Cross, we do share some alloy wheels across the LE, across the LE Premium and the XLE grade. Now, no power moonroof, unfortunately. You'll have to spend about an extra $2,760 plus taxes to go to the XSE, which would give you a power moonroof. But check out the back end. You've got some nice blacked out badging. A lot of viewers and customers think that's an accessory, but it actually comes straight from the factory. Matches very nicely with that piano black trim that follows throughout in the rear fascia as well as the front fascia that I showed you. And like I said, all these black emblems and letterings actually come like this from the factory. It'd be really cool if the taillights were smoked or a little bit darker. I think that would really make this thing pop. But nonetheless, what do you think about the appearance here? Is this enough of a compact all-wheel drive hybrid vehicle to make it an alternative to something like a Toyota RAV4? Let me know in the comments below. Now hang on everyone for just a second. Make sure you subscribe to the best Toyota channel on YouTube, the Toyota World YouTube channel, for constant cool videos and updates of your favorite Toyotas. If you want to see interior, exterior, models, trims, specifications, if you want to know wait times even, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, or you can even leave some comments down below in the comment section and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Let me know what you think. Is a Corolla Cross a good alternative to a RAV4, whether it's hybrid or not? It's quite similar in size, quite similar in overall feel, but definitely the RAV4 is larger. There's more options with a RAV4 with 7 or 8 different models to choose from. Corolla Cross, you have a couple models for the non-hybrid and only 2 models for the hybrid. Let's continue with this video. Oh, and guys, before I forget, let me know in the comments below if there's anything that you want me to cover specifically, any questions that you want answered, any videos around any different models that you want to see that I can make for you, whether it's on the interior, the exterior, anything like that. Let me know in the comments below and I'll try to get to it. All right, so taking a look at the trunk space here on this Corolla Cross, quite similar to that of a Toyota RAV4. I'd say the RAV4 has a bit of a higher trunk line and maybe a bit wider, a little bit deeper, but this is a great alternative. Underneath here, you have your tire repair kit in case you get a flat. I do have a Corolla Cross and a RAV4 comparison video side by side. I'll put a link in the description below so you can check it out. You got a little storage compartment over to the side, a little tray holder, privacy rear tunnel cover that comes standard with this standard model Corolla Cross. You still have 60-40 split capability, so you can put the seats almost flat down. They'll stick up a little bit, but what do you guys think of the rear cargo area and trunk space? Quite versatile, don't you think? Now, it's got quite a large opening for the rear passenger doors, so getting a passenger in and out of the vehicle from the back is actually quite easy to do, similar to a Toyota RAV4, but not quite. But I think this is a good alternative. I'll show you what the door opening is like on the front as well in just a second, so stay tuned. But this one's got quite a high roof line, definitely a lot more space in the rear than something like a Corolla hatchback or even the Corolla sedan. Look how high that roof line is. Now, even on the SE model, it is a leather wrapped heated steering wheel. You get that with the standard Corolla Cross hybrid. You do have a smaller multi-information display system. Hopefully for 2025, we see a little bit of a larger screen for the SE, but maybe not. It still comes with the Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, like I may have already mentioned before. So in these parameters here, you can actually toggle through and customize and change a lot of your safety settings, a lot of your multimedia settings when it comes to what you want displayed on your screen. If you want to see your energy monitor for what's happening with your hybrid system, your tire pressure, your all-wheel drive system, your trip timer, so many cool fingers and display options right at the tip of your fingers. Moving over to the right, the lovely multimedia screen. You do have Toyota's latest multimedia that gives you the wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, cloud-based navigation capabilities, and more. Some very simple and clean storage areas here. You've got a small compartment which acts as a center armrest. It gives you a 12 volt. It gives you a USB port as well. There's some little grooves here so you can fish through a cord or a wire if you need to. You've got two cup holders over here. You've got your electronic parking brake just north of your cup holders. And then just north of your shifter, you've got a little multi-terrain select option that gives you a few different driving modes. You got your EV mode to save lots of fuel. This is where your steering wheel heated function control button is, high and low settings for the front heated seats, and another USB port. Now, I'm not sure if you caught it, but just behind your leather wrapped heated steering wheel, you've got some paddle shifters here, which is really cool. This doesn't come on the Corolla Cross non-hybrids, regardless of the model that you go with, I believe. This is only a hybrid function or a hybrid feature for the Corolla Cross 2024. Some very simple and clean storage areas here. You've got a small compartment which acts as a center armrest. It gives you a 12 volt. It gives you a USB port as well. There's some little grooves here so you can fish through a cord or a wire if you need to. You've got two cup holders over here. You've got your electronic parking brake just north of your cup holders. And then just north of your shifter, you've got a little multi-terrain select option that gives you a few different driving modes. You got your EV mode to save lots of fuel. This is where your steering wheel heated function control button is, high and low settings for the front heated seats, and another USB port. Now, I'm not sure if you caught it, but just behind your leather wrapped heated steering wheel, you've got some paddle shifters here, which is really cool. This doesn't come on the Corolla Cross non-hybrids, regardless of the model that you go with, I believe. This is only a hybrid function for the Corolla Cross 2024. Okay, so underneath the hood, we've got a 2-liter 4-cylinder hybrid powertrain system that gives you 196 horsepower and about 139 pound-foot of torque. It's hooked up to a CVT transmission and can still tow up to 1,500 pounds. Now, this power plant is hooked up to a 40-liter gas tank, which is quite small, and it still manages to give you about 5.6 liters per 100 combined city and highway fuel economy, and that translates to about 50 miles per gallon. Not too bad. Great alternative to a Toyota RAV4, in my opinion. Time to get in and check out the interior from a driver's point of view. When you open the front door, you're going to be greeted with a manually operated driver's seat For the power seat, you're gonna have to go up to an XSE, but you get these really cool, sporty, sport fabric cloth interior seats, and it really actually suits the vehicle very nicely with this blue stitching and this black, blue, and gray detail throughout the seat, both front and back. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Are you okay with the sport fabric, or do you want the Softex? If you want the Softex, you're gonna have to go up to the XSE, and you'll also get the power driver seat. Similar to the size and space and opening of the back door, you also have a lot of space to get in and out if you're a tall or larger driver from the front as well. Very large door opening when compared to something like a Corolla sedan, quite similar to that of a RAV4. And I almost forgot, just north of the shifter, you've got a little cavity here where you can kind of fit any kind of, wallets, small bag, maybe your phone as well. I believe on the XSE, that is where you have the wireless phone charger, but you got to go to the XSE for that. But still a useful storage spot to have in a very convenient location. All right, everyone, that's a wrap on the SE standard model. Not too bad for a standard model. Definitely not a basic model, that's for sure. Corolla Cross Hybrid SE. We'll catch you in the next video and review. Take care.